What's going on, y'all? It's Elijah Locks. Today we got another prize picks video for you guys. In today's video, we're going to be giving you guys two NBA player props at 11 the board for this Thursday, May 8th NBA slate. There's one game, Golden State Warriors versus Minnesota Timberwolves. So again, should be a pretty solid one. No Curry in there, so I'm not sure how things are going to play out. But again, I love the value on both these props. So before we get into those, make sure to drop a like and subscribe to those post notifications. Turn on. It would mean the world to me. Going to be grinding all NBA playoffs. And ever since we've been back uploading, our player of the days have hit 4 out of 5. So again, only one of them has missed out of the last 5. So again, if you guys have been taking those ones have been pretty solid. And yesterday's video, we went 2 out of 3. The one player that didn't hit was unfortunately this Goblin player. I thought that was going to be a little freebie. Josh Hart. He had gone over in like 13 straight games. Every single game so far in the playoffs, he covered at least 12 rebounds and assists. But Karl-Anthony Towns just ended up taking majority of the rebounds that were going towards him. So just unfortunate right there. But our two main plays, player of the day, Derek White smacked out, and then Isaiah Hartenstein did smack out as well. This was at the beginning of the third quarter. So the two main ones did smack, but unfortunately the Goblin just sold us right there. So we're going to bounce back in today's video though, like the two value in these props. So with that being said, pretty short video, only got 2 to explain. So with that being said, we're going to go hop right into them. And if you guys haven't joined already, we got a free Discord. Link will be down below in the description. I know I haven't been uploading ever since I came back to the channel, but I just been wanting to get the ball rolling for like a week or so, and then we'll start uploading content in there. So again, now is the perfect time to join right before we start uploading in there and being active. And if you guys haven't, link will be down below. And with that being said, our player of the day in today's video is actually going to be Jonathan Kuminga. Now this dude hasn't been seeing the most minutes. Obviously, we got Steph Curry being out in this game. He played 13 minutes or so, 10 minutes or so in that last matchup, game 1 against Minnesota Timberwolves, and he had 13 points or whatever. Jonathan Kuminga, we only saw a total of 13 minutes out of this guy. In the Houston series, we saw a total of his minutes were kind of weird. Some of the games he didn't even play at all. And then we saw like a game, for instance, where he saw 26 points. I believe this was the game where Jimmy Butler did end up getting injured. So again, whenever they had an injury last time, their guys definitely stepped up, and Steve Kerr used his bench a lot more. So I'm expecting Jonathan Kuminga. He's pretty skilled. I'm not sure why Steve Kerr hasn't had him in the rotation. So with that injury being there on Steph Curry, just a player so valuable like that, I believe Jonathan Kuminga should definitely go on the over right here. 11 total PRA, pretty low in my opinion. And the part that I really liked about this play is Jonathan Kuminga in his resume against the Minnesota Timberwolves. So far this season alone, his 4 head-to-heads in the regular season that the Warriors faced against Minnesota, he went over this line every single time, 4 out of 4. Obviously the last game it didn't go over because he didn't play much. But other than that, in the regular season, 19, 16, 29, and 17. And he saw great minutes in all these matchups. 30, 30, 36, and 24 minutes played in all these ones. He took a lot of shot attempts, 11, 15, 16, 11, and rebound chances, they were all there as well. Potential assists, they're all pretty consistent. So again, Jonathan Kuminga, I'm expecting his minutes to be up. We saw a total of, how many minutes did he play last matchup? 13 minutes. I'm expecting at least 15 minutes plus, and if he does play that 15-minute mark, I'm definitely expecting for him to hit that 11 over on the PRA aspect. So just a team like Minnesota Timberwolves, they already won game 1. I feel like they're going to want to switch things up. They're going to be focusing on Jimmy Butler because, again, the absence of Curry, even Buddy Hield, all those other guys. So Jonathan Kuminga should be a pretty good option coming off the bench, or if he starts. I'm not sure what's going to be happening. More than likely, they'll be 6th or 7th man off the bench. Power forward position, Minnesota, obviously they're like a top 5 defense in the NBA, but power forward position is actually one of the spots where they're most vulnerable to. Ranked 11th in points allowed, around 22 a game. 4th and 2nd in rebounds and assists allowed, around 10 and 4 a game. So again, pretty solid overall. This little insight down here, Jonathan Kuminga has exceeded 10.5 points, rebounds, and assists in 16 of his last 19 games on the road, averaging 19.3 PRA. So again, 9 over his actual line. Obviously, the majority of those games he was playing more minutes and stuff. But in general, Minnesota Timberwolves have been struggling against opposing power forwards. Particularly the last series when they went against the Los Angeles Lakers, guys like Rui Hachimura, Vanderbilt, all the secondary guys outside of like LeBron and Luka, which is obviously like Jimmy Butler and Steph Curry on this team, they were all eating and doing their thing. So again, I feel like with the absence and the increase in minutes, he should definitely fill in a similar role like Vanderbilt and Rui in that previous series that we saw Minnesota having defensively. So like the value on this one overall in general. His resume is pretty solid against these guys. 4 out of 4 regular season. This game he only missed it by 1, and again his minutes are definitely going to be up compared to that one. So Jonathan Kuminga is going to be our player of the day in today's video over that line right there. 10.5 points and assists. And then our second player on the other side of the ball in this matchup to complete this nice little two-man. We're actually looking at a goblin play. Naz Reid over this 14.5 PRA. I was looking at his normal line at, what is his normal line at? 19.5. But I feel like the value at 14.5 is just insane. If we look at his resume against the Golden State Warriors, he's gone over in 5 straight games so far in the season alone. He went out of 4-4. 23, 18, 22, 22, and we just saw 25 points in this last matchup against these guys. And we really saw a huge minute increase in this game one compared to the last series that they had against the Lakers. He was averaging around like 25 minutes a game, and we saw 34 minutes played out of this guy against the Golden State Warriors. So again, this is a perfect matchup for him that they like to utilize him in throughout the regular season. Obviously, he exceeded his line and even his normal line pretty easily. But outside of that, with the minute increase and this just being a very good team that he performs well against, this is a perfect matchup. I feel like this one should be a good one. Golden State Warriors against opposing centers. Obviously, they struggle against that stretch 5 position, just being able to air out the ball. Similar opponents like Shingun in that Houston series, and even Steven Adams, they ended up tearing up this guy, this Golden State Warriors offense. So again, Naz Reid just being that such big center that's able to just shoot the ball from deep and get those rebounds and assists. Like going against a team who is ranked 6th, 25th, and 18th in PRA against opposing centers. Even power forwards ranked 25th, 10th, and 13th against that position. So Naz Reid, I feel like those are definitely going to be a lot of opportunities there. Again, his resume speaks for itself. 5 straight in head-to-heads, and again, don't really got much else to explain on this play. Other than I feel like this one should be a pretty freebie. It's like minus 400 right now at the moment on some other sports books, so I believe this one should be a nice little one to throw in there for to complete this two-man. So Naz Reid, 14.5 goblin play PRA, and that's my last and final player that I'm going to give you guys for this Thursday, May 8th NBA slate. Again, player of the day, Jonathan Kuminga, 10.5 PRA. Second player, Naz Reid, 14.5 PRA. Love the on both these guys. So you guys mix and match these however you guys want to, or tell straight up. I feel like this one's a pretty solid two-man. Throw in 10, win 20. Nice little 2x payout right there, so double up your money. I'd like the odds on this one going over. So pretty solid one in my opinion. You guys can take whichever information breakdowns I give you guys in this video and you use it however you guys want to. But again, I feel like the odds on both these guys are very solid. So that's pretty much all I got for you guys on today's video. Again, please drop that like and subscribe if you guys haven't joined already. It would really help me out and just mean a lot to the channel. And that is all I got for you guys. So I hope you guys enjoyed. Thanks for watching, and let's see you today.